Hi, I'm Cycle Steve. If it's your first time visiting my channel, I'm an avid gravel cyclist who just recently turned 70 years old. I'll be racing in late May in the Unbound 100 gravel race, which takes place out of Emporia, Kansas. If you're not familiar with the race, it takes place in the Flint Hills of Kansas. And I'm really looking forward to it because I love this area, especially living so close to it. Today on my update, I'd like to show you one of my favorite routes that take place on a large part of the Flint Hills, some of the roads of which have been in previous Unbound races. So join me today as I take you on my journey on what we call the Cassoday Loop. Good morning, it is April 26th and this is another CycleSteve's Road to the Unbound update. Again, it's Saturday, April 26th. I am in Cassoday, Kansas, and myself and some of my friends are going to do what we refer to as the Cassoday Loop. It's a really beautiful ride through the Flint Hills. Some of it has been on the Unbound. Don't know if any of it's going to be on this year or not, but it's some gorgeous scenery with a lot of climb. We're just going to do a 50-mile route today, but it's going to be about 3,000 foot of climb. I'm doing it today with Keith, who's doing the Coal Miners 100 with me next weekend, along with Noel. And also Dan is here today, who is doing the Unbound with Noel and myself. And he'll be a rookie this year in the Unbound, but he did the Big Sugar with me last year, which was a really good 105-mile. What was it, close to over 7,000 foot of climb?
I thought it was 8,000.
I think it was 8,000 on my Garmin. So anyway, we'll take a few shots of the beautiful scenery today. Maybe we'll see some Mustangs out there. Maybe some other wildlife. There's some crazy climbs. I know there's a 16%er. There's Teeter Hill, Texaco Hill. I doubt we'll go up to Teeter Rock, but there's going to be some sights to see today. So join me today on my road to the Unbound. Off in the distance there, if you can see it, that thing sticking up is Teeter Rock. Teeter Rock is they erected that. It's not a natural formation. They put it up there. But that's where a town used to be. So that is Teeter Hill that we just came down. We came to this intersection, and now we're going to go down this road way up there to what's called Texaco Hill, and I'll show that to you when we get up there. So anyway, this is all part of the Kansas Flint Hills. We passed some Mustangs earlier, a lot of cattle out here. I'll try and get some Mustangs later on the video for you, and then we're going to eventually go all the way around and catch 300 this road again and start heading back. And here we are, Texaco Hill. We'll go up here and look at this tree in just a second. I want to show you the Flint Hills, man. This Dan flies by me here. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous or what? That's why I love this area so much. So I have no idea how this started, but people come up here and hang their boots from this tree. And it looks like several of them have fallen down, unfortunately. It also looks like somebody put some solar lights up here. So I don't know, just a weird tradition. So it's called Texaco Hill because Texaco used to have a bunch of pumps up here. You can see up here some of the old stands that they had. I gotta watch out and make sure I don't step on any. Snakes are cool because of the coolness. I'm mean, there's still a bunch of grasshoppers still out here, but there used to be more, a bunch more. This was a prime oil area back in the day. Now it's cattle ranching, and this is open range. And on the way up here, we had to dodge some fresh cow patties. I even went through a bunch of cows that were grazing on both sides of the roads. I startled them a little bit. But anyway, just look at that vista. Is that not beautiful? Love it. Also, this is the wrong time of year, but you come up here a certain time of year and there's wildflowers everywhere. I mean, they're just starting to come up, but a little later in the spring, this whole area will be awash in color. Okay, so we just came down off Texaco Hill and went a couple of miles up 300. Now on County Road 7, heading south. So no more headwind. We're about halfway through the ride, halfway through the climb. We're going to take this, it's kind of like a farm road, and it will turn to open range here in just a minute. And we're going to stop like at an old utility area and take a rest break there. Anyway, another part of this beautiful route. There's you some creative graffiti on an abandoned service building. Smoking South Saloon, Thrall, Kansas, opening soon for reservations. And I'm curious, that looks like a Kansas City number. Anyway, yeah, funny. So we just came flying down that road. I don't know. I know I was over 35, but I don't think I hit 40. And down to this little bridge area. That's really, really pretty. See, everybody's taking a break. Anyway, I love this little area down here. It's not well known. It's kind of off the beaten path, but it's like so pretty. Anyway, yeah, we're part of this route. Oh yeah, then we got to go up that way, and we'll go south a little ways, and then we're going to head west and hit some massive rocky rollers. Go back down into another valley area, and we'll have a steep climb out of there, and then it's pretty much flat for the last few miles back to Cassoday. Okay, now we are heading west. We have a tailwind. Now, there's a vehicle. That's unusual out here. Anyway, we have a tailwind, but we got a lot of climbing to do. Nice guy. And you see ahead of us, it's a long road. And we got to climb all the way over that hill up there. Yay. So I hope we're going to catch these guys. There's a lot of farmers out here, these ranchers support wild Mustangs on the government program. And they get the Mustangs and they basically manage them on their land. And oh, can't see them, but over on the right, I'm going to see if these guys up here can pose for the camera. So if you can see them over there, those 3 Mustangs, and oh lordy, there's a whole bunch more out there. The farmers out here, part of a government program where they manage these wild horses. A bunch more over there. Beautiful animals, and they get paid so many dollars a head for the Mustangs that they manage on their land. So, and they're just fantastic looking animals. So pretty. But we're getting close to being done. We're at mile 41, got about 9 miles left. And I don't know, a couple of 400 feet of climb left, I think. We do have to climb out of this little valley, this little pretty valley, which this is also part of the open range. See cattle up ahead, but a lot of times there's cattle right here. You see all the cow patties in the road in front of us. So anyway, we're going to climb up that road up there, and the rest of it's going to be pretty easy. Open range. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can make it. Come on. There you go. So I know I talked a lot about all the cattle in the open range area out here. I believe Kansas is the 4th largest beef producing state in the U.S. And a large majority of that beef is raised in the Flint Hills. It's great for pasture land. These cattle are primarily grass-fed, and it really supports the cattle. Plus there's a lot of land, so you know you need so many acres per cow to support it, and that exists out here in the Flint Hills. So that little tidbit for you. All right, and we are done. Back at the park, just short of 50 miles, lower 3,000 foot of climb. I think everybody's safe and sound and happy, and had a good time, I hope. So thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll do another update after a while. The end.
Ain't no doubt what we're gonna do. Rap a song that's all up to you. So grab your bike and put on a kit. Find some gravel and get dirty quite a bit. Now I ain't saying it's gonna be alright, but we'll keep on pedaling even into the night. And when we're done, we'll stop and have a beer and get some rest so we can get right back